side here, not just for the pride of their manner, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, the game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's having a shot! Goal! Brazil! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pelistri. Looking for the run. Quality ball. Now it's João Pedro. Joelinton. And the shot! It's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's a shade optimistic. Nandez. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, this looks sharp. He's found a way through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Douglas Luiz. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's João Pedro. Distributed tidily. Now it's Savinho. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for options for movement. Joelinton! De Arrascaeta. He's gone for goal! That comes as a mighty relief. Araujo. Brazil have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Nandez. And it's made its way to him. Now it's João Pedro. And he's picked it up out wide. Joelinton. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Brazil find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Referee has just said play on. Brazil look out of sight already. They'll struggle to let it slip from here. Now it's Darwin. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
This looks promising. Now, shot a goal! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's João Pedro. Now who's going to be first to this? Deftly away. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Douglas Luiz. Joelinton. Now it's Rafinha. Decent chance! Oh, that's an excellent interception. Ugarte. Nandez. Pelistri. And it's Ugarte. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Danilo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Darwin. Nandez. And Darwin. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Rafinha. Well timed, excellent interception. And he cuts out the supply. De Arrascaeta. Oh, easy pickings there. Darwin. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tries to play it through. Rafinha gets into a good position. He's had a shot! De Arrascaeta. Well, that's been cut out, well played. He's in a great position here. Shapes to shoot! He's put it wide.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Not the most convincing of passes.
Oh, no. That
was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And he's there to clear it. Ugarte. Araujo. Ugarte. Threads one in. That has been cut short. Oh, Red, nice interception. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. Chance for a shot! Goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Pelistri tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. That is ended up in no man's land. And the shot! They've scored! And that was as close to certain as can be.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Aos 31 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 9.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. De Arrascaeta. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, shooting chance! It's bounced, and one more try! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
10 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 20.
Brazil are having a ball here. Darwin, spread it left. Now, can they get him away? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Linton, oh, perfectly measured that. He could be in here. Can he finish? Brazil with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Uruguay are looking to go forward now. And he was quick to react. Aimed beyond the defence. He's tried one! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
João Pedro clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Brazil have their second corner now. Surely now! Brazil heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's João Pedro. And he's had a hit! And he's steered it beyond the post.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Nandez. Now it's Darwin. Marquinhos does well to get it back. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rafinha. And it's Joelinton. Now it's Darwin. Bruno Guimaraes wins the duel this time. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Araujo. Pelistri. And he's been shifted off it. Looking to play him in. Savinho knocks it into space. And the finish! Oh, terrific save.
Joelinton probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Chooses to go back. He's having a go! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Luis with the short one. Opts to play it. He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Darwin. He's got away. Oh, that's well spotted. He won't be happy with that one. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Darwin. Now it's De Arrascaeta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Out to the left it goes. Rafinha. No way through. Nandez. Rafinha. And the counter is on. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's Douglas Luiz. And there's a searching pass. Nandez. Pelistri. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Brazil are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. Here we go again then. Here's Nandez. Ugarte. Linton. Jimenez calmly anticipates. De Arrascaeta in with the challenge. De Arrascaeta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't. And he shoots! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Camisa 11.
Ugarte. Now it's João Pedro. That is good alertness. And he's intervened well there. Oliveira. And no, that was never going to make it. Now that looks a decent ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. De Arrascaeta. Spread out to the left. Now Oliveira, searching pass he's played there. He's a sharp little ball here. Oliveira cuts it out. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Rafinha. Is there a chance? Surely! And that's past the post.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
And they've got rid. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha is flagged offside. Nicely intercepted. De Arrascaeta. And it's Ugarte. And it's Linton. Great vision. That looks a cracking ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
Araujo gets across to intercept that. Can he get on the end of this? Now that's well seen too. Ugarte. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's run loose here. Engages and forces him off the ball.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Nicely weighted ball. Ugarte. Now it's Savinho. Taken back almost at once. And he was quick to react. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a foul, no two ways about it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Ugarte. Over to the left. Danilo does really well to win the ball there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oliveira. Oh, that's well spotted. Ugarte. Now it's Darwin, and he's away. There are Pelistri! Oh, he's fallen kindly here. Caught offside that time. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 5. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Substituição em
Danilo.
andamento.
Now it's João Pedro. Well read, nice interception. Brazil, perhaps. Oh no, this does not look good. Rafinha, great ball if he can get there. He's beaten the last man. There's the shot! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. It makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Minutos do segundo tempo pelo jogador. Camisa 9.
Ugarte. De Arrascaeta, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Joelinton. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nandez. And it's Jimenez. And it's slung out wide. That's De Arrascaeta. Has a look and plays it forward. Darwin. Great vision. Good ball, good take. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Araujo. Nandez. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ugarte. Here's Nandez. Torres. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And a chance! And the shot! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Para a entrada do jogador.
Bentancur.
Camisa 10.
For Valverde. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And this is Neymar. Goes for a shot! Jimenez. Bentancur. Brazil are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. It's Neymar! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
They're up to 5 corners now. Luis plays it short. Turns and goes back. Has a shot! Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he cuts out the supply. Looking for the run. Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And again. They want to be quick to recover. And another try! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. Well timed, excellent interception. Driving forward. Crunching tackle. And that's gone loose. De Arrascaeta. Araujo. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now it's Darwin. Played out to the right. Savinho. Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Brought out the best in the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Luis goes short. Takes a shot! No, got right underneath it.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
He's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, in he goes again!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neymar. It's Neymar! Nandez. Torres. Uruguay couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. De Arrascaeta. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nunez. Torres. He's free, he has got space. And it's Bentancur. Foot in. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Savinho. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Looking for options for movement. Araujo. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Here's Nandez. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Neymar. And he's had a hit! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Luis with the short one. Rafinha! No mistake! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Camisa 11.
Bentancur. De Arrascaeta. Now it's Darwin. He's had it taken off him. Joelinton. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Can he finish?
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. Now it's Rafinha. Brilliantly cut out. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries a shot! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Luis plays it short. Sabinho! Four added minutes on the board. That has been cut short. Bentancur. Now it's Darwin. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Neymar. Savinho providing an outlet on that flank. Shoots! Has another goal! They've done it! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Bentancur. Now this could be a chance. Sabinho! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that is as far as it goes. Brazil really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Joelinton, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Brazil really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.